Hello. You were tuning into the episode of The Wunderkind Show. Today's first topic, trending right now, are Raven fans blame Lamar Jackson for the Baltimore Ravens' woes. Look, guys, people told me I should have ignored this. Multiple people told me I should just leave it alone, Nitro. But I'm Nitro. I like to address certain things. And I was sitting there listening to a couple spaces. And it just dawned on me that I really got to address this foolishness going on within the flock. And this is why I stand 10 toes on what I believe and not what other people. You're not going to persuade me. Especially the way that everybody is now turned to come the direction I've been pointing this entire time. And I'm going to show you exactly what happened. So, whole bunch of red marks because I couldn't believe it. So, went on Twitter today, wanted to, get the pulse of the flock on X. And this started the trend. And it said, Raven fans blame Lamar Jackson for 3-5 start and playoff failure. That's trending. These are the things that are trending right now, today's news. Dick Cheney's death, Browns rookie Shedeur Sanders, top of it, Raven fans blame Lamar Jackson for the 3-5 start and playoff failures. And I just had to laugh. I really did. And the reason why I laughed is because it goes without saying the absolute ineptitude of some of the fans within this fan base. You understand where I'm coming from? It's like we can't do nothing to Harbaugh or EDC because nothing will change. So let's just verbally attack the quarterback. And hopefully that will cause change. It's the most foolish thing I've ever seen in my life. There was a space happening, right? Give you some backstory in it. And they were saying, well, the Ravens could have got Quinnen Williams if Lamar Jackson would have done his restructure his deal. But because Lamar doesn't want to do any deals during the regular season, now we're stuck and it's his fault. And I chuckled because I said, hold up. See, this is why they don't like me in spaces anymore. And people will be like, because I make people look real foolish. I heard somebody say, well, Lamar, if he's going to be a part of this team, he has to be able to sacrifice for this team. And being a leader and sacrificing for this team means putting the team first. Meaning, he should have got this done. Okay. Let me poke holes in that. So, Quinnen Williams went for, I believe, 2 first rounds, or a first and a second. If I'm not mistaken, a first and a second. That's what I believe he went for. Do you know how many times the Ravens have given up a first round draft pick? I'll give you a second to think about it. Never have they ever given up a first round draft pick to trade. Never. So we sit here and blame one guy because of the ineptitude of 2 other guys. And then you say, well, if he would have freed up the cap space, then we could have brought in some help. How many times have they brought in offensive help during the trade deadline? They already knew that the offensive line was bad. They seen them every day. And they seen them in the first game, second game, third game, fourth game, fifth game, sixth game, seventh game, all the way to the 8th game. Do you know who's still starting? They even had a bye week already, right? So they've seen this for 9 weeks already. They've seen this. Do you know who's still starting? Falele and Voorhees. So you coming out and saying, well, if he would have opened up, then we would have been able to make more moves. Our team isn't known for making drastic moves. Question, and I always bring this up because mind you, I'm poking a hole in all the foolishness. When Lamar had a rookie deal, name the splash plays they brought onto the team. Name the big swings and splashes they did during the trade deadline. Please, I'm waiting. Do you know what the excuse was then? Well, we're paying all of these other guys. And you got to pay these guys because it does well for the team. Like y'all paying crappy players. Now it's, well, you're paying Lamar. We don't got space because of Lamar. That's why we're going to do nothing during the trade deadline. I'm going to be real with y'all. I want y'all to understand the hypocrisy to people that are saying this. Mind you, Quinnen went for a first and a second. The Ravens have never gave up a first. Ever. In the history of their team for a trade. What do you think would have made the difference now? Do you think they would have did it now? Even when they had flexibility with a cheap quarterback, did they do it then? Did they go on and make big swings then? Did they bring in wide receivers or offensive linemen? Let me know. The answer is no, they did not, because they're not going to do it. The stupidity, it's like, bro, I get it. You're frustrated, right? And low-hanging fruit, as always, because you can't really say anything about Harbaugh any more than you already have, because you can't really say anything that you already haven't said about Eric DeCosta, you're just going to attack the only person that's keeping this team afloat. How does that make any sense? When the beginning of the year, you say, oh, we got all this stuff around Lamar. I said, no, it's not. No, it says it's an okay built team, but there's a lot of glaring weaknesses, and if we have any bit of injuries, it's going to be even more glaring when we're going to run into problems, right? Nitro, you don't know what you're talking about. Nitro, you're just a Lamar fan. You're a Lamar right. You don't really know football. All you know is one guy. When he's gone, you're gone. Then what I said happens, and y'all come over to the same place where I've been standing. And now, after everything that you've just seen, now you regress to go back into, well, y'all are so soft about Lamar at times. It's not bad if we just blame him for this. If Lamar plays bad, you say he plays bad. If he did something wrong, you tell me he did something wrong. But going out there saying because his deal, which the Ravens knew after 2 years was going to hit like gangbusters, let me let you understand this now. Even though I believe Lamar orchestrated it like this, that's what I believe. I don't know fully, but I believe they orchestrated it like this so he would have leverage, right? I believe that the Ravens liked it that way simply because after 2 years, if he wasn't playing up to what they believe he should be, they could cut ties. So now he's outdone the contract once again, like he did his rookie contract, and now you're stuck because you like to play everything out to the last cue. Don't blame Lamar. You've always been like that. This is what I'm trying to say. You're all blaming one guy when you've seen how the team does business. You've seen how the team handles the trade market. You've seen how the team builds a team. But somehow, let's blame one guy. That's stupidity. It's ignorance. It's crazy. It's crazy. Mind you, what do I know, right? What do I know? I'm just here. Raven fans really blaming Lamar Jackson. It's not even at 1 or 2. It's trending. After the guy just got nominated for Player of the Week after coming back over a hamstring, which y'all were saying he was faking. Remember? The same people saying, oh, he quit on the team. He faked. He should be playing through all of that and all that stuff, right? Same people that's saying that now. came back and got player of the week, 4 passing touchdowns. Team looks totally different with him under center. Get out of here, bro. Y'all are just, ugh. Ridiculous, bro. Impossible. But what do you guys think? Do you think that Lamar's to blame for the team's situation, trade deadline debacle, and EDC and Harbaugh's ignorance and arrogance towards the building of this team? Let me know what you think down in the comment section, please, all right? But as always, that's episode of The Wunderkind Show. Thank you for watching. I know we get down, we have fun and we laugh, but everything we talk about, we're doing what? Facts and truth. Please remember, guys, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment. You know I love the comments. If you haven't already done so already, check out the Wunderkind Morning Show live Monday through Thursdays, 9:30 to 10:30 a.m. Touch on all topics of sports, break down sports culture, pop culture, a little bit of nostalgia trivia from the 70s, 80s, 90s, early 2000s, guys. Be there, be square, become a member, support. It's not expensive. Let's get those likes up on that channel, man. We're doing something great over there. We're building something great over there. Telling you. Also, if you want to donate to the channel, help out with equipment and just stuff like that, bottom of the screen, QR codes to a Cash App. Cash App located in the description of every video that we do. Name of it is money sign, The Wunderkind Show. Super easy. But that's episode of The Wunderkind Show. This is Joe signing off. And as always, you know my slogan. Peace. And I am out of here. Yerp.
Finish him, Daddy.
You're not my dad!